Here we are with the brand new crew chief, Matt McCall from Jamie McMurray's team. How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, good. So Matt, tell me your very first memory of the Daytona 500.
Well, I don't know the exact date or the year. I would say it was probably 15, maybe even 20 years ago. I am one of my good friends, Matt Carter. His father owned a Cup team, Travis Carter, and we had a really good relationship. And I actually used to travel with him numerous times to Daytona, so that's why I don't exactly remember the year, but it's been a while ago for sure as far as attending.
Okay, that was the first time you attended. What's your earliest memory, maybe seeing it on TV or hearing your parents talk about it or something?
I mean, I would say it's probably in that range. I mean, because I was pretty young at that time, you know. So I mean, I'm sure I watched 500 before I went to a 500, but it was, you know, I was 10 or 12 years old, you know, so I was pretty young.
So what's your first Daytona 500 experience working as part of the crew or going to the track in the NASCAR community?
I guess it would 4 years ago would be my first Daytona 500, and it was a unique experience, you know, because everybody looks at it as like the Super Bowl of racing, you know. So I mean, it's a chance to go there and be with the best of the best and see how it plays out. So it was good times.
So now that you're the brand new crew chief, and not only for Jamie McMurray, but just a brand new position for you in general, what do you think is to expect out of yourself and the team for this first Daytona 500 for you?
Win? I mean, I guess that's what you would do, right? No, I mean, I guess speedway racing is very interesting, you know, because I mean, sometimes you just have to take the card you're dealt, and hopefully you're dealt good cards, you know. Obviously, we have high expectations, and Jamie's very good at all the tracks, but speedway racing, he has been very successful, so we got high hopes there.
Nice. Well, the goal is to unload and be in the top 5 or at least top 10 right on the track at first practice, right?
Absolutely. Now that the way everything's set up, it's so draft dependent. I mean, practice is sometimes interesting at speedways because if you try to take care of your equipment to not take a chance on wrecking or something, you may look like you're not very good in practice, but if your driver knows the car is good, it gives you that confidence to just to park it and wait for qualifying a race.
What do you think is to expect as far as drafting for this Daytona 500? Because a few years ago it was 2 cars only, and then most recently it's been, you know, multi-car packs. What do you think is to be expected with this kind of air package with this car?
It'll still be this. They haven't really changed the speedway stuff, so it's going to be similar to the past 2 or 3 years, where it's pretty decent sized pack racing. Some single file, some, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide too. You know, I mean, I think it'll be it's going to be very interesting on the side of that the approach they take of like to try to race hard at the beginning or race, you know, conservatively and then see where you end up at the end. You know.
I guess that's what makes it the great American race.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's always a gamble, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right. Matt McCall, the brand new crew chief for Jamie McMurray.
You just heard my story from my first 500. I would like to hear yours. #my first 500.